categorically that in line with extant laws that no declaration and no return was made as regards Abia North senatorial elections. What was announced was results they collated. I'm not here as usual to complain as regards the results, but what I'm saying is that INEC should obey its own laws and regulation, because if I want to complain, I would begin to talk about my ward, my unit, where result was cancelled. You can't believe that my unit, my result was cancelled, my ward result was cancelled, the entire local government. But that is a matter for another day. But what is important that even with that, INEC collated results, and by their law, when there is a difference that is far below the number of results cancelled, automatically that becomes inconclusive. It doesn't require any interpretation or any litigation. So all we are saying is, and it's been done in other places. It was done in Abia South. It was done in Ondo South. The difference between the margin of difference between me and the person that has the highest number of results by their own collation is 10,000 naira. And sorry, sorry, please. It's 10,000 votes, please, 10,000 votes. And the council votes more than 38,000 votes. So it's automatic that definitely it will be inconclusive. So all I'm asking is that let the result be declared inconclusive so that we'll go back for a rerun. That's all I'm asking INEC to do. And it's in accordance with their laws and regulations. It's not me. I'm not complaining about what happened, about cancellations, manipulation. Those ones are different issues. But amongst all that, the collated results, even when these results were not collated at the ward collation centers, they moved from the unit straight to the local government collation center, which is also an aberration, which is wrong, because by rules, you should move from the ward, from the PU to the ward collation, then from ward collation to the LGA collation, then from there to the constituency collation center. That was not done in the case of Abia North, especially in Bende local government. But what I'm saying is that for now, there is no result had been nobody has been declared winner. No returns has been made. We have the video, and the return officer merely announced the results collated, and the highest scorer of votes at the election. That was, and we are feeling that he didn't have the forms, and maybe there will be a rerun, after which he will declare results. And mode of declaration is quite known, where you declare based on the number of legal votes cast, number of votes cancelled, and the person duly returned and declared. Nothing like that was done. Check other areas where results were declared. It's a simple process and procedure. But in this case, nothing. So all I'm asking is for INEC to do the right thing, call the rec to order, call the returning officer to go to Abia North and declare the result inconclusive. If you're popular, you win the election, no problem. If you say you're popular, then why are you afraid of a rerun or doing the right thing? For me, I've always been a product of doing the right thing and following the laws as stated. So that's all I'm asking, that INEC should come out, mandate the returning officer to declare the result inconclusive. Because it's INEC law, not my law. It's their regulation that where there is margin of difference is far more than it's less than the number of votes cancelled. Definitely, you have to call for a rerun. You can't disenfranchise more than 40, 50,000 persons, and you're declaring a result with 10,000 votes difference. So that's why I'm here. Other issues, like I stated, as regard counseling my unit, my ward, where there was no violence, no problem, there was no issue. Elections in my ward, in my unit, were quite peaceful, very, very peaceful. I was there, I voted, but for somebody to come cancel my unit, cancel my ward, cancel my local government, I've been contesting the election for the past 20 years, and it's quite unfair. It's quite unfair. But like I said, even on that, they collected a result with that, and the results could not jail. It could not match what they had planned. But on that note, I'm saying, since what you planned did not work, then declare what you have collected, which no winner can be declared, and declare it inconclusive, so that we'll go back to another election and let the popular candidate win the election. So I'm calling on INEC to do the right thing in accordance with the extant rules and laws. Thank you very much. Yes.
Of the screen in the collection center. This is screenshot collection center. We have a printed copy which we can give you at the end of this press. But if you give me your WhatsApp number, I'll forward the screenshots. I also have, this, the returning officer on red. Okay, I will also forward to you. You can see that what he has here is from ECD1. From ECD1 is what we use to collect votes, the local government votes, into from ECD1. And when you have collected, you enter into from EC40, E40. That's EC8E1. EC8E1, please get it right. EC8E1. That is the declaration. I will challenge INEC. I challenge the returning officer to produce a video recording of a declaration made of that election. This was at OGS, Ohafia Government Girls Secondary School, in the hall where I was, and this was recorded. Let them produce. All of us know how elections are declared. It's a formal event where you say, I, so and so, the returning officer, having determined that so and so person is the highest scorer, and that by law is hereby returned as the candidate who won the election. If INEC produces such picture, such photograph done at OGS, I will surrender my wig as being a lawyer. And I challenge them, it does not exist. This is a video. Thank you very much.